Mike Tyson is making his debut in Bollywood, and we're here to give you all the juicy deets. News has also been making the rounds about Mike Tyson converting to Islam, but are those just rumors? Tyson addressed the issue on his podcast to clear up any misconceptions. Continue to watch to learn everything you need to know about Mike Tyson's Bollywood debut and his shocking connection to Islam. Mike Tyson making a Bollywood debut. We've seen Mike Tyson make cameos in various Hollywood movies, but now he's made his way to the Bollywood scene. This legendary boxer is in the process of making his Bollywood debut, starring in the 2022 film Liger. Leading film actor Vijay Deverakonda made the announcement on social media. The film will also star Bollywood actress Ananya Pandey and will be produced by acclaimed producer Karam Johar. He tweeted, "We promised you madness. We're just getting started." For the first time on Indian screens, joining our mass spectacle, Liger, the baddest man on the planet, the god of boxing, the legend, the beast, the greatest of all time, Iron Mike Tyson. The film is scheduled to be released early next year. It follows the story of a boxer who has been suffering from a stuttering difficulty. Understandably, it will be available in 2 languages, Hindi and Telugu, to reach a wider audience. While it's not known what role Mike Tyson will play, the news of his appearance has delighted both Indian and international film fans who are excited to see him on the big screen. Liger was due to be released on September 9th, but was delayed as a cinema in Maharashtra, home to the financial capital of India, and Bollywood, remained closed following a devastating wave of coronavirus. The announcement of Tyson's inclusion followed the announcement of the reopening of the theater after October 22nd during Diwali, one of India's biggest festivals. And if you didn't know, what has he accomplished in the industry? Tyson's accomplishments in the ring are beyond any doubt, but his transition to the film industry after his boxing days has been nothing short of spectacular. Mike Tyson has appearances in multiple television shows, including his role in How I Met Your Mother, Breaking In, and Dancing with the Stars, and Bailando in 2011 alongside his wife. Not only did he appear in a few films here and there, most notably starring as Zach Galifianakis, aka Alan, in the Hangover franchise, and as Frank in Ip Man 3, but Tyson also entered the podcasting scene. The former heavyweight champion has a popular podcast called Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, which has garnered some big names from sports and entertainment industry, including Sugar Ray, Mario Lopez, G-Eazy, Danny Trejo, and Kevin Gates. Even after the end of his career, Tyson chose to stay in the limelight, promoting and endorsing various products and companies through advertisements. In 2021, Mike's Hard Lemonade Seltzer placed ads with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has previously made his mark in the Bollywood industry. In 2007, Indian Bollywood filmmaker Firoz Nadiudwala approached Mike Tyson to feature in a promotional advertising music video for his film Full and Final. It is reported that despite his legal problems, Tyson was granted permission to travel to India on April 20th to take part in the shooting. This is noted as his first Bollywood debut. Did Mike Tyson convert to Islam? Apart from boxing, however, Mike Tyson has been known to be on the wrong side of the law. Mike Tyson was convicted of rape in 1992, and the champ was detained by police before serving 3 years in prison, as opposed to his 6-year sentence. Although Mike Tyson has always been an unconventional character, going by the name of Iron Mike, he has reportedly shown a change in his personality while in prison. According to reports, Mike Tyson also converted to Islam after finding solace in Islamic preachings and values. The boxer received a lot of negative press and attention after being convicted of assault. Mike Tyson at the time was known for his violent reputation and persona. However, he later decided to adopt the peaceful religion of Islam. In an interview after his release from prison, Mike Tyson said he was deeply moved after reading books about Islam and decided to become a Muslim as he saw Islam to be a religion of peace. Mike Tyson changed his name to Malik Abdul Aziz after he became a Muslim. However, he continued to work with the name Mike Tyson throughout his boxing career, and his Muslim name was never used in any of his boxing tournaments after his conversion. In a January 2021 interview on Tyson's podcast, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, he explained how he had been drawn to Islam and learned the religion before applying Islamic teachings to his own life. Why did Mike Tyson quit his career? On June 11, 2005, Mike ended his boxing career after losing to his rival, Kevin McBride. Back then, Iron Mike was coming off of having been defeated by Danny Williams in his previous fight and was desperate to win a match against McBride to revive his career. But in a shocking turn of events, Mike Tyson decided to drop it in the 7th round. Subsequent to losing 3 of the last 4 of his fights, Tyson said he would give up boxing because he felt he lost his love for the sport. At the time, the boxer was plagued plagued by a number of personal problems, including filing for bankruptcy in 2003. After a series of losses, Mike announced he was done with the sport and put down his gloves. Tyson fired everyone who worked for him and signed up for new accountants, preparing a statement stating that he started the year with a debt of $3.3 million but earned $65.7 million. After he called it quits from the sport, he joined the Hollywood industry. Due to his already existing fame, he was able to land a number of significant roles that showcased his acting talent. However, in May 2020, he announced a comeback on his social media with a video of him boxing along with the caption saying, "I'm back," hinting that he may be coming out of retirement. Has there been any update on Tyson's boxing career? Boxing champion Mike Tyson has confirmed that his next fight will be against boxing veteran Lennox Lewis in September 2021. The heavyweight champion returned to the game last November, battling Roy Jones Jr. in an 8-round bout that ended in a draw. Later, there were rumors that Iron Mike would face Evander Holyfield in a trilogy battle, but the fight didn't take place as both parties failed to reach an agreement. Now though, it seems Tyson has found a suitable Holyfield location in Lewis. In a recent interview with TMZ, Tyson was asked what his next step was in the boxing world, as Holyfield had left him and is now training to face Kevin McBride on June 5th. In response, Tyson took Lewis's name, saying he was negotiating with the former champion. "I'm gonna fight Lennox Lewis September," said Mike Tyson. However, this fight has yet to take place. There are rumors circulating that he plans to fight one of the Paul brothers, Jake or Logan, in early 2022. "I'm gonna have a comeback fight in February, and we're quite skeptical about the opponent, but he'll be a really challenging opponent," Tyson said. YouTuber brothers and ex-Vine stars Jake and Logan Paul are amongst the names suggested that Iron Mike will look to fight in 2022. What are the current boxing news and events? Logan Paul, also known as the Maverick, was busy signing fan autographs when one person questioned him, "Are you gonna fight Mike Tyson? Are you a pansy or what?" Logan Paul, who was obviously shocked and taken aback by the question and the obscene words, responded by pushing the young man and slapping him. YouTuber and podcast host Mike Majlik, who was present at the time, also pushed him, calling him obscenities, before grabbing Paul and trying to keep him cool and asking him to go inside. The whole event was captured by paparazzi as the person who asked the question was escorted away by security. Paul is seen grinning throughout approximately the entire incident, but it's very apparent that he was triggered by the remark. Fans are divided over the controversy, as many criticized Paul through social media for attacking the young man. Paul's last fight was an exhibition fight against Floyd Mayweather back in June, and the next one is reportedly against Mike Tyson in February of 2022. This incident has added to anticipation of the upcoming fight between the two boxers. So far, no official announcement has been made. However, the battle between Paul and Tyson may get a lot of views from fans, as many would join to see the final game. And there you have it, everything you need to know about Mike Tyson's debut in Bollywood and his shocking connection to Islam. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Who do you think Tyson will fight next? Who do you think will win? Logan Paul and Iron Mike? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.